Welcome, lovely Cancer, to your general timeless reading. I will begin your reading with interpretation of some information that came through with the use of clairvoyance. I will also be interpreting what comes through with the use of scrying, the turban seashell, and the quartz crystal. I will be pulling some cards, which will be the symbolic cards and the oracle cards, which are going to be spiritually led for the use of those. And I will also be pulling at the end some charms for you as well. Okay, lovely Cancer, let's go ahead and roll and see what Spirit has in store. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please give me clear understanding, clear communication, and interpretation skills to bring forth the most loving, beautiful, and truthful information that Cancer needs to know most. Please, Spirit, thank you. Guys, please do remember this is a general timeless reading. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Here. Okay. Oh, snakes in the negative sense. We have two snakes here, very big snakes. Okay, who is Cancer? Cancer, you're actually coming through as a lion. You have your mouth open, though. This lion is looking at me like it's shocked. Like, how did this happen? Or why is this happening? There are two people, at least two people, around you that you need to be aware of. These may be people that you have had thoughts in the past, recent past, of should I trust this person or not? So be very, very careful, okay? Because you're shocked. Okay, very interesting. I'm going to go over what came through with the use of clairvoyance. So first, what came through? I saw you. These are all people. So if you can imagine, these are all heads. Okay. I was not given the gift to draw. Okay. So just bear with me, guys. But these are all heads. So it's like there's this crowd of people in multiple different directions surrounding you. Okay. Now, you were coming through Cancer as this. Let me get I need to actually get a pointer. There's actually this feminine energy. Now, remember, this is not gender specific, okay? This is symbolic. So you're coming through as a feminine energy. Now, there's a masculine energy over here and a baby in the center, okay? Now, it's like, this is like a beautiful moment. This is how it came through in the beginning. It appeared to be beautiful. This is why I'm seeing these snakes, okay? There's an appearance that happens of something wonderful, something that you're holding this baby. Okay. It feels like the way that it came through, it's like husband and wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, something like that. Okay. And they've had a child, right? But because it's symbolic, usually children, when I see them, means something that has to do with creation itself. So yes, it can be a child, but usually for me, it's also, if it's not a child for you, then it means like starting a new business. It could be starting a new section of your life, a brand new cycle. But you're giving birth to something new, and since you're holding the baby, this is something you're doing, Cancer. Okay, you are doing this, something you are very involved in. Now, you may have a partner, whether it's love, relationship, business, if this is a business, whatever this child's going to represent for you. But this person, notice this person is not touching this child. Okay. For some of you, this could be like a step parent or a godparent. But again, most of you, this child's going to represent creating something new other than a baby. Okay. So just keep that in mind. So this could be a business partner, could be romantic, but Doesn't have to be. So it's going to be up to you to figure out your situation, and because it's a general reading. But the feminine energy, which is you, is coming through, and you see how she has her hair pulled back. Okay. It's like she's got all these beautiful braids, and she has her hair pinned back here out of her eyes. And then all of this hair is flowing down. Notice the length of her hair. Okay. Notice she's smiling. Her eyes look happy, right? Now, because her hair is pinned back like this, there's a spiritual meaning. It's significant. First of all, she has a head full of hair. That is telling me divine protection, okay? And for me, the longer it is, the more of like a protective type energy force that is around you, okay, in this situation. So it's about shoulder length right here. Now, the meaning of the pins, that is like pulling your hair back. If you can imagine you trying to focus on schoolwork, let's say, and you need to get the hair out of your eyes. So you pull it back so you can put more focus into detail or more focus into what you're reading instead of having to fool with your hair, right? So that's why there's such a huge spiritual meaning here, because it's not just focusing on whatever this baby may mean to you, okay, or this relationship, but it's like within yourself, you're focused spiritually on being able to meditate, stay in alignment, stay grounded, all those things. So that's why this is very significant for you, because if you're not doing these things, Spirit's wanting you to do these things now, okay? Because my phone just went off. I just got a confirmation there. So this is going to be very important for you at this time, Cancer, to bring into fruition whatever this baby may be for you, whatever this new beginning or this breath of life that you're attempting to breathe into existence is. Now, this masculine, for a few of you, I'm not feeling this is for many. This could actually be both parts of yourself, masculine and feminine, okay? But I feel like most of you, this is you coming through as the feminine and someone else coming through as the masculine. Okay, so this male, remember I said appearing, right? You were in shock as a lion, but I just saw you in the crystals, okay? So here you are happy, okay? You're this lion. You're giving birth to something new here. This masculine is appearing as if he's happy because he does have a smile on his face. He's also appearing loving, but remember, nowhere is he touching this child. And if you look closely at the slant of his eyes, I did that on purpose because it's almost like a I don't want to say sinister grin. You know how you can see people's expression through their eyes? You can see if they're smiling. So I made it to where it's almost like, yes, he's smiling, but is he? Is he really inside intentionally, right? Now, if you notice, he has a full head of hair here. Again, that's supposed to mean divine protection, right? Okay, but what happened was the very next vision that I had, this is what this male now looks like. And that's not a twig of hair. There's no hair on this head. That's an arrow. Okay, just in case. But he's completely bald. So spiritually, that is saying that this person was was acting as if this person really cared about you and whatever this is that you are attempting to put into creation here. Okay. But actually, this person does not. Here we have the shock again, just like the lion I just saw with the shock, right? Here you are shocked at this masculine. Even this baby or this business or going back to school, whatever this is you're working on, is shocked. Okay. So it's almost like some kind of deceptive type energy here. Someone wanting you to think that they care about you, that they are happy, that they care about whatever this is that you are bringing into fruition. But Spirit is exposing this person. Okay. This person is not divinely protected. This person is not divinely guided. This person could be appearing as if they are part of some kind of spiritual group, or that they are close to God or something like that. But Spirit wants you to know you need to look deeper. This is why, this is one reason it's so important with this hair being clipped back like this. Okay. Now, if you look in this second one, the hair is even clipped back farther from the scalp. There's more hair. Look, it's much longer. See, remember I told you, when I see hair and the length of the hair is very significant, because that means you are more in tune with Spirit. You're more in alignment. You're more grounded. So what Spirit's definitely saying, make sure that you are staying more grounded, that you are staying more in meditation as much as possible, staying in alignment. Whatever meditation means for you, do it as often as you can, because something's going to be revealed to you, the truth about this person, okay? And it's going to be shocking. However, this is the reason. You see this one person that's in the midst of all this crowd of people. Okay, so the crowd, that could mean, you or this person could be a part of social media and have, a following. If not, it could be that you, let's say you have a huge family, or this could be like if you go to church or attend some kind of a large group setting. There's all kinds of people here who were looking at you as a couple and this baby very happy, except this one person that has an extra large head. Now, when I see this symbolically, that's telling me in this situation, this is someone who would be very egotistical. It was a feminine energy. Okay. So someone who, and I wrote it here, someone who would be very bossy. I feel like I'm not talking about being a boss or a supervisor. I'm talking about someone who'd be very bossy. Could be someone who'd be very critical. But the thing is, the main point is, this person would be very jealous of this situation, okay, with you. And I feel like what it is even if this is not love, you got to remember, guys, this could be a new job, whatever this baby is. It could be do business, going back to school. It could be purchasing something. Whatever this is that you are attempting to create that's involving another person here. This could be a new boss somewhere. You're getting this new job. Okay. Whatever this is, this person here, okay, is like someone in this crowd seeing this take place, and they are jealous of you, Cancer. Okay, they don't want anything like that happening for you, because it's almost like, it's more like it's someone that knows this person than knows you. Okay. So it's kind of like, for an example, let's say this baby would represent for you a new job. You get hired, you go to that job. It's your first day. Your new supervisor is this masculine, let's say. And so this supervisor has to train you for, let's say, has to give you orientation for a week, right? Okay. In the meantime, let's say that this masculine's lover works there as well. Okay. And this lover thinks you're beautiful. Okay. Or thinks your attitude is amazing, or whatever, is very, very jealous of you. So this person, will try to do what they can do to try to, set you up somehow, do something to, maybe get you into trouble, with this masculine, okay, to kind of just like get you out of the way so they can be together. Because look, this was the last vision that I got. The two of them together, happy, kissing, okay? So it does have to do with jealousy, There's something going on here. So those would be the two snakes that I saw. And you, the lion, for sure. I have no doubt in my mind. Okay. And then immediately after that, when I turned my StreamYard on to get ready to record, I saw the time was 0707. So we're going to look that up real quick. It is about letting go. Let's see, I've already got it typed in here. Let's see. Per the AI overview on Google, it says 0707 is a sign of spiritual awakening, encouragement, a call to action. There's your baby, okay? To pursue your goals with renewed intensity and trust your inner wisdom. Now remember your hair. There's your wisdom, your spiritual guidance, okay? And making sure that you are staying in alignment, okay? Meditating, grounding. Now it also means let's see, letting go. Sometimes seeing 0707 can indicate that you need to let go of things that no longer serve you, whether it's attachments, old patterns, or limiting beliefs. Okay, so in this situation, it could be that because you see how you're shocked here, even what you're working towards is like looking like it's shocked, right? So it's like whatever this is, it's like it comes, it's just like it hits you out of nowhere. Like this person says something or does something out of nowhere, and you're like, oh, like I didn't even see this coming. Like I never knew, right? But all along, this person was with this person planning your downfall here. It's almost like a joint relationship, whether it's lovers or not. Okay, it could be two family members, but two people attempting to stop you from being successful with whatever this is that you're creating, while at the same time, this feminine energy is extremely jealous of this masculine energy. So, however, this masculine energy would play a part in your life, just remember this person is a snake, and there is another snake in the background watching that person. And it's like they're working together here to cause some kind of downfall here. It's crazy. It gives me the feeling it's like you don't know this person. This person doesn't know you. But somehow you are linked. You get to know this person, whether you get hired, new lover, whatever. Okay. If it's a new lover, make sure that, because this isn't going to be for everyone, right? It's a general, timeless reading. So you're going to have to make sure you are in alignment. You go to spirit, you ask God, the divine, to give you information if you start dating someone new, because we never know, right? We never know. And it's best to get the information from God, because this may not be your reading. Okay. And if it's not, that's okay. But it is for several who watch this. Okay. So I really feel like Spirit's saying here, as long as you're in alignment, Spirit's going to give you all the proof, everything that you need to know, so that ultimately these two snakes are not successful. Because remember, you were coming through the crystals as a lion. Spirit, give me more. Give me more. What is the outcome of this, please? What is the outcome? Guys, you're going to hear my pug snoring in the background as usual. If you're new to my channel, I have a pug, and she sleeps a lot, and she snores a lot. Okay. Here, thank you. Okay, and who's Cancer? And what is this? Okay. Cancer, Spirit is actually showing me the spine. Please know, I'm a retired nurse. I am not allowed to diagnose nor treat. Okay. All I can tell you are signs and symptoms of things that I see. So I am seeing a spine that appears to have some kind of malalignment. Okay. Um, please be careful with your spine, with your back in general, over the course of the next few months from the time that you watch this reading. Doesn't matter if it's 5 years from now, okay, from the date that it's posted. When you see this, watch your spine, watch your back, pay close attention, okay? Make sure you use proper body mechanics. Make sure to drink plenty of fluids. Make sure to notice if you start having any type of unusual leg cramps or having trouble sitting in certain positions for very long without having some kind of pain going down, like across one of your buttocks or down your legs, okay? And if so, make sure that you do seek professional help with that. Okay, what else? Okay, and here, thank you. And yeah, okay. So I'm seeing a masculine sitting with a dunce cap. There's one eye that is like really, really open, and one eye that's partially open. But the funny thing is, the the right eyeball is looking towards the right, and it's almost like instead of looking towards me, it's looking over at the wall. It's kind of like someone in deep in thought and saying, I wish I had not have done this, or wow, this is a very huge lesson for me to learn, something like that. And so what I'm feeling here is Cancer. You are like teaching someone here because you're coming through with wings, okay? And it's almost like you're coming through in the position of an earth angel in this situation to teach this masculine something, okay? Because it is that same person that I'm seeing with the dunce hat on, sitting on a stool. So yeah, this person, honestly, once they realize whatever this is isn't working towards you, it's like you literally teach them that's the outcome. It's because it was supposed to be that way. It was a divine teaching to this masculine. Okay. It was kind of like the divine giving this masculine a choice of, do you want to go right or do you want to go left? You have free will. And this masculine chose the wrong path. Okay. And you were needed in this situation because it was like, it's kind of like being in this person's life. I know this is what I go through with myself a lot. Being in someone's life, right? And it's like you're there for one purpose, and then it ends up being they make the wrong choice, and then you're still there to teach that person, right? And even though people may part ways, that person still has that life lesson, okay? Whether they want to ever admit it or not, you've taught them something, right? Because that's why we're here. Anyways, we're all here to teach and to learn, right? For spiritual growth. All right, let's go ahead and go to the symbolic cards and see what Spirit has. Okay, Spirit, Holy Divine, please give me the top two. Give me the top two, please, for Cancer. Yeah, this person, that's the outcome, guys. Like, seriously, this person's, I feel like when this person realizes, it's almost like a feeling of being overcome with some kind of like spiritual knowledge that this masculine normally doesn't obtain. Okay. And it's all of a sudden like the angels say, okay, masculine energy, I'm going to give you a download, and I'm going to let you see, and I'm going to let you feel what you just attempted to do to this feminine energy. And it is like, then all of a sudden there's this aha moment, and you're like, oh my gosh. And this person is sitting there in the dunce hat now, and it's like it's too late to save this relationship, or too late to save you as an employee, when you would have been the best fit, like you would have been the most awesome employee at that place or whatever, right? And yeah, this person is definitely going to be regretting this. Okay, Spirit said now, thank you. And we have the best is yet to come. Yes, yes, yes. And we have, there we go. We got a lot of dirty laundry that needs to be washed. Okay, so when I made this card, what I meant with the dirty laundry, you see there's all different colors in there. So that's just telling me it's a mixture of different things, okay, that needs to be released. Okay, so that was what was coming through earlier. Letting go, the 0707, right? We need to make sure that we, get things in order, get our life in order, release what is no longer good for us, right? Stay grounded, meditate, stay in alignment as much as possible, communicate and await the messages from God and the Holy Divine, and do as spiritually guided. Okay. And as we do, we can begin to release this, even if we have to wash one piece at a time, that's okay. Okay. God doesn't mind if it takes us a long time to, do it piece by piece in baby steps. Because honestly, when I began by awakening, that's how spirit and the extraterrestrials taught me, baby steps. Okay, because that was the best and easiest way, not only for them to teach me, but to guide me for my life purpose, so that I could do things, slowly, and I could really understand the deeper meaning. Sometimes, guys, we could take this load, right, to a commercial place to do laundry, right? They have those huge washers now. I've seen you can throw them, like all of that in one washer, right? Pretty much, and just wash them all together all at once. Okay, they're clean, but what did you learn from it? They're all mixed together. All these different lessons, all these different things mixed together. Where's the learning in that? But if you sort the laundry, and if you have to do it one piece at a time, you're learning about that one article of clothing, right? Not just mixing everything together and letting it go. No, because we're here to learn. So it's okay if you have to take it slow. It's all right. Okay. All right, Spirit, Holy Divine, where would you like for me to go with the oracle, please? Here or here? Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm doing things. Whoa. I don't know if you saw that flip out, but I'm doing things a little differently. Yes, remember who you are. You carry stardust in your bones, your ancestors' wisdom in your blood, and the whole universe in your soul. Know yourself, and nothing will bring you down. Absolutely. 100%. Okay, Spirit, Holy Divine. Let's see if Spirit wants to. Losing cards. Spirit, Holy Divine. More from this deck. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. What do we have? We have no debate. It says, you don't need to do anything to be more worthy. You are valuable, regardless of your circumstances. You always have been and always will be. It's not up for debate. So know your worth. Spirit wants you to know your worth. So whatever this new creation is that you are working on or getting ready to start working on, remember how much that means to you. Remember, if it's a job or something you've researched or something like that, remember how much time that you put into that. Some of you may have invested money in something. Whatever this is, know your worth. Remember how much you put. Let's just talk energy, okay? Regardless of what it was, how much energy you put into that. Okay. And, this could be a situation. This just came to me. And so I feel like this is for one of you. It's like Spirit was showing me a situation of like this baby actually being like some kind of business idea. Okay. And you thinking that it's an amazing idea, right? Um, and you take it to someone you trust, a male or a masculine energy. Okay. So you take it to someone, and I feel like it's someone you haven't known that long. Maybe you've never met this person, okay, in person, but but maybe it's someone you've met online or something like that, okay, or someone that you just maybe you have never worked with them before, but you've heard of them, okay? Someone, though, you put some trust in because there's shock, right? You take this idea to this person, and then you find out this person steals your idea or steals something that you're doing, okay? It could be something like that. Uses your stuff somehow and tells you it's only worth a certain amount. But you know your worth. Spirit's wanting you to understand, know your worth. It's no debate. Okay. And if someone's trying to like lowball you, Spirit's telling you right now, get out of there. Okay. It is always, again, as Spirit, await for the information to come for your validation. Should you do this or not? Okay. Never trust what I say. Okay. Because I do the same thing. I do hear people. I do ask people, sometimes what do they think I should do? But when it comes down to the act of me doing it, I do nothing, absolutely nothing, unless I have gotten the go ahead from God. Okay. That's just how it is because humans make mistakes, right? So that's what I have for you there. Let's go ahead and go to the symbols and see what Spirit has. Okay. Spirit, give me one or two charms, please. One or two charms. Okay. We have two. Okay. And we have, check it out. We have the all-seeing eye. Okay. And we have, you have the wheel. So it's kind of like the wheel of fortune. Okay. It's like your choice. You can allow this wheel to keep spinning in cycles. Okay. With whatever this laundry is that you need to let go of. Okay. You can let it keep piling up if you want and keep mixing it all together. All you want. But at some point, that pile is going to get so big, it's going to be hard to get all that laundry done, right? And Spirit's wanting you to start working on this now. And if you've already been working on it, on yourself, okay, within your body, mind, your spirit, right? Doing a spiritual inner cleanse. If you've already began that, Spirit's asking you to continue doing that, but maybe go a little deeper, okay? Go to some root of some problems, even if you got to go all the way back to childhood, right? It may not always feel good, but remember, one piece at a time. Learn about that one piece of clothing, because when you do that, this road is straight. There's no curves, which represent challenges for me. So it's straight. You have a beautiful ending, okay, coming in this cycle. But you have to choose it with this wheel. It's up to you. So you can either choose the 0707 angel number, or you could choose to just let things keep spinning out of control, right? I do suggest that you look up the angel number 0707 or spiritual number meaning. See what it means using your own intuition, what fits for you, because that will definitely give you some guidance, okay? And with the all-seeing eye, that's just spirit letting you know you are divinely protected at all times, okay? The divine, it has their eyes on you. They are watching you, okay? For God, you are being watched. You are, your safety is being provided because of your hair. But it's like, it's almost a feeling of spirit saying that I don't think you really realize how protected and how important your purpose is. Okay? And spirit's wanting you to kind of wake up to that and understand and start walking in that. Okay? All right, I'm going to leave this here with you, lovely Cancer. I hope this helps you. And I'm sending each of you so much love, happiness, success, and all that is beautiful. And always remember, find your miracle in everything. If we look hard enough, we will find one. All right, much love.